Remember when I tried out an actual planner? About that. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allie and I do love my finches, but I don't like it when they're loud. I might go roll them in the bathroom. But I wanted to come back on because I think I have finally made a decision about my plan for my planner next year. And I already started it. It's a revamped version of what I've been doing for the longest time. And I really kind of broke down what I was missing. And y'all heard some of that when I did a plan with me in the Wonderland 222 planner. I just want to say this is an awesome planner. I think it's a great planner. And if I wasn't so busy, I could totally use this planner. Hey, would y'all like to be rolled away? I literally lose my train of thought when they beep, 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 beep. Anyway, as I was saying before, if I were not so daggone busy, this would be a great planner. What I found that would be a problem for me is that the pages in the back, I actually use bullet journaling all the time for notes and different processes for my IG content calendar when I actually do it. I can show you that today, but there's just not enough pages in the back. And then there is a companion book that you can buy with this planner, just with the blank pages, which is great, but I really just want it to be in one. That's just something with my head. I need it to be all in one spot. So that's what happened. And I just went ahead and used the Nanami cafe notes that I had bought just recently. I think, well, not recently, it was, when did I buy that? I think I bought it like maybe the beginning of the year, and I said I was gonna move to A6 or whatever. After getting my Eternal Leather Goods leather notebook, which, oh my gosh, it's just so beautiful and I'm still enjoying it so much. My method of planning, I think I'm pretty set. I'm pretty set to the point where I feel very comfortable selling a lot more of my notebooks. So I will have another notebook sale. I'm also selling my tote, the leather tote. I've tried to sell it before in the past and there was no bites. Maybe if I auction it, someone will buy it. But just trying to keep plugging away, getting rid of things that I don't need or that don't give me joy anymore. Just, I don't know, I'm just trying to like simplify and then hone in on really what I want. I started doing this YouTube and planning and art and all that. I guess the planning and the journaling, I've journaled my whole life, but like kind of the artsier, like more mixed media journaling about 8 years ago, I guess. I've been journaling my whole life. And then the art stuff, maybe I would say 5 or 6 years ago. You grow and you learn, you figure out what you like. I feel like I had to try most of the things to see if I really liked it or not. So I'm just gonna be getting rid of the things that I'm like, I don't really like that anymore. It's just not me. I've found what I love. I'm learning that I still love pink and orange. I've always loved pink and orange, but instead of like a bright rainbow pink and orange, you find that I have like a blush and rusty orange. I love that. You'll see that all in my planner today. I brew my own kombucha and I let it go a little too long. It's pretty tart. With all of that said, I wanted to share with you my new A6 BUJO. I am gonna do a flip through of my B6 Slim BUJO. What are you doing, Dietrich? Ouch, that's my kneecap. I don't know, I'm really excited about my new bullet journal and what I've been doing. If that interests you to see my new kind of style of bullet journaling and how I've been combining what I loved about the Wonderland 222 with what I was doing before, just keep watching. My desk is a hot mess, but it'll be okay. Just don't want to get anything on my beautiful new leather cover. Dietrich gets to hang out with me in my studio when the birds are put away. This is the pink I was telling y'all about. It's called Venetian red actually, but when you dilute it, it's this beautiful blushy pink. Watercolors, I love watercolors. I already showed y'all my Eternal Leather Goods recently, and this is my BUJO. And what I did, because this Nanami Cafe Notes. It is like a, y'all might have seen it, but for people who have not seen it before, I'll just go ahead. It's like this maroon. It's hard to tell. It's kind of dark, but it's like a maroon, dark maroon color. Not my favorite color, but that's okay. And I figured, you know what? I bought this clear cover from Wonderland 222, which fit it really awesome. And I decided, you know what? I'm just going to make a photo collage of some of my favorite pictures because I love photos. I don't know if y'all remember that I had an A6 before. Maybe it was a B6 Slim. And there was a bunch of different layers and stuff. And I had just tons of photos in there. So this is very similar to me. Like that I can have a lot of my photos, a lot of the things that inspire me. So I love this picture of Dave and I love this picture of our family. And I love Dietrich, my little Dieters. And then this is the pinks and the rusts I was talking about. Another picture of my desk. And this is a tattoo that am inspired by. I would love to get something like this, like a vintage floral on my forearm. That's what I did for my cover. It's just real simple. And I love the fact that I can change this out if I want to. So like, let's say in October, I can make a collage for fall, maybe with some pretty pictures of pumpkins and leaves or whatever. In December, I can put our Christmas tree in here and, you know, do some different collages. The app that I use is called Pic Frame. Pic Frame, that one right there. I use this app for simple collages when I do like my 2x3s on a 4x6 picture and stuff like that. Now, a note, you do have to pay, well, a long time ago, I paid 99 cents to upgrade to get different aspect ratios. So if you look, if I can get it to focus, up here it says 2x3. I think it comes standard with 1x1 with the free app, and then you can buy something. I really hope it's not like a subscription. Every app is turning to subscriptions at this point, but I have never updated my app. I still have double speed on Marco Polo for free because I never update my apps. And I have all of my ratios right there. That is how I made my photo collage. So it's very simple and I love it. What I have been really flocking to is a minimalist style of bullet journaling, which I was minimal before. If you look here, there's really not much fluff. Like I don't really go all out with designs and art and things like that. This was very functional for me, but no fun. I mean, it really didn't have much fun in it. So I decided, and I processed this all out. You can see on this page, processing the plan. I processed out why I was drawn to the Wonderland 222, what was working, what was not working. And what I was drawn to with the Wonderland 222 was I felt like I had permission to like decorate with washi stickers and tape and things like that. And I don't know why my brain does this. It's like I had to give myself permission to do that in here. I know, I'm really strange. Why do I make these weird made up rules in my head? I don't know. But I wanted to still stay minimal because I don't want it to take too much time. I want it to still be functional, but I wanted to add in my little bit of fun. I can't remember which account it was. If I can find it, I will surely put it like I do. So y'all can go check them out because obviously if they've inspired me, they might inspire you. And I always want to give credit to where credit is due. There was an account that used Tombow markers and this pretty script handwriting. And funny thing, I got rid of my Tombow markers. I did pick up 2 more and I kind of want to get a couple more because even though I bought that Coletto pen, I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. It'd be fun to just use color, like a highlighter type color on these instead of the Coletto pen. Might be too much work, we'll see. Just kind of using a Tombow marker and then doing some pretty script there. I did switch my future plans. So in my other bullet journal, my futures they look like this. Let me find one. You know, it's easy. In the index, I actually did an index really well. 116 to 117. This was my future plan. The other thing that I was missing was seeing like the month to see what day it was. With this, you can see the date, but I could not see what day it was. So I actually got this idea from another gal where she just made this simple mini calendars next to her list of things coming up. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so brilliant. And then I went a step further and used the Tombow markers to highlight the days because, again, I'm a very visual person. If I see like this month of October, there is a lot going on for me. And so I probably should book stuff going into November now, even though this is our sabbatical. So probably December. We're getting a sabbatical for the first time in 8 years. It's so exciting. So I just really love this visual way of seeing the months. And I did 3 here because I was just ending this year, but in just a little bit, I will have a spread with 3 months. And then I'll do the same thing where maybe I'll do it on the outside. Maybe I just do it on the outsides or something, like all the months on the outside and this stuff on the inside. We'll see. So that's my new future page and pages going forward. I really like that. And it was worth it to me just to make these just so I could have those tiny little months. Wasn't too bad. This I decided to draw out. I was missing my month on 2 pages. And so I just ended up drawing it out. The thing that was difficult when you first start this is figuring out how many squares, grids, all that fun stuff. Actually, I really messed up the calendar down here. So I was going to put a future calendar, but I think I put the same October dates in here by accident. So I just attempted to cover it up with washi sticker. It's not covered, but whatever. But once you get the amount of grid spaces that you need, it's not too bad to say, okay, 1 and 1 going in and just put some dots down and then kind of put dots and then do your lines. The hardest part was figuring it out. Oh shoot, my battery's about to die. Hold on, let me get a new battery. What was I saying? Yes, that you find, I think I was saying how it's just really hard to start it at the beginning, but once you get it down, I can write me a note here later on and then be able to go by that brain juice already applied. And it's just a matter of making the straight lines, which I don't mind making the straight lines. I am looking for a cute, smaller metal flexible ruler because I am finding that my thicker plastic one, like when the pages are kind of like bulging a little bit, it doesn't give. If y'all have any recommendations for something that's not going to scratch much up, but something more flexible, I would love your recommendations for that thing. And then notice I have a little Tombow, little pop of color, and some script right there for my month. I know we're in 2022 because of the pages that are coming up, so I didn't put the year on there. I guess I could put the year over here if I really wanted to. That might be cool, actually. Let's do it. All right, so there's that. This is going to be like my running docket of videos, and then when I fill it up, I can start a new page. What I did for the broad goals, and I probably need to even go broader, but my attraction to the Wonderland 222 was that quarterly page. This was what I was attracted to, that there was just a quarterly. I really didn't know what to do here. I guess this could be another space. I could maybe make some more pages strictly for my goals where I'd want to plug them in. But I really just like that you could see 3 months at a time. So that is why I did this quarterly page here for my goals. And then I'll pull from here to go into my months, and then my months into my weeks. So that's kind of I'm going to try that. I just was able to add another page for that. So moving on, this is the week. It looks super similar to the Wonderland 222 layout. I loved that layout. And the cool thing about the bullet journal is I can switch. If I get bored of this, I can do my same thing that I was doing before with just going down like a week's. But this one's working pretty good for me. And I just did the date starting, the date ending, put a little sticker there. And that's my week. And then moving on, this is my IG content calendar. I'm trying to be better about posting on Instagram, which I did post today. I did a messy desk Monday today. Boop. I love crossing things off my list. It's amazing. Anyway, this is my content calendar. This is kind of my brain baby. I reverse engineered what I wanted my feed to look like. So what I did was like, what would I want to see in my feed? And then I reversed engineered it. And then I really had a soul search about what kind of colors do I want? What do I want? What kind of content do I want to give? I do want to do, one of my goals is to actually get my devotionals out. I did the Joy Journey with Illustrated Faith, and I have these other things in my heart and things that the Lord has shared with me, and I have art and lyrics to songs and all sorts of stuff. And these are the ideas that I have, and I thought I could do it like maybe every quarter, have like a little magazine type thing, maybe just like a B6 size or something. Oh my gosh, hold on, we have an emergency. Well, I think it's done now. I thought I could save it. I tried to. At least it's not the front of the cover. I need to stop talking with my hands. I just marked the inside. Cap that. At least it's not the outside, right? Okay. Whew. All right. B6 devotionals. This is swatches from this cool little pen, journal pen kit that I got off Amazon, and I just love the colors. But they do kind of come through a little bit more than I'd like. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of see like the pens that I really like, these ones, they kind of show a little bit more than I would like, but I think they're really cool. I like the case that it comes in. It's really pretty. I was using those a bit in my bullet journal, so that's the swatches for that. And then this is where I started my day, and this is where I have my timeline and my stuff to do. Really simple, just the date and then the day with the little pop of color. And then what I decided to do for the fun and the pretty, this is where I feel like I got real innovative, and I'm pretty proud of it because y'all know I love pictures and I love journaling. I love gratitude. So what I did is I wanted to add pictures in my Nanami Cafe notes, but I did not want to add thickness to my journal. I didn't want to by the end. I mean, you see some of those theologies and they're just like whoop, like that. I'm not really interested. I know it's going to get a little bigger over time, but I don't want to chunk it out. So I was like, how can I add some photos with some really thin, stuff for like reasonable price too? And I thought about sticker paper. That was my first thought. And I think there's still some sticker papers I could try out, and I could just cut them to 4x6. But what I ended up doing is buying shipping labels from Amazon. Let me go grab them real quick. I got these shipping labels from Amazon. They're 4x6. And they're pretty thin, and all I did was with my Pic Collage app, I put 4 pictures on the 4x6, and then I printed them using the plain paper function on my Epson Picture Mate. It's like PM400, and then I printed them out, and I think they're really cool. They're not thick at all. They're very thin. It's not the best quality, but it's not horrible. I mean, I think it's pretty cool, and it's not adding too much thickness to my page. Like, it's not much thicker at all. So I have some more over here to use when I'm ready, and I just did like a grateful page, and these were my Jamaican sorrel flowers that are blooming now, so I added that. I feel like what I like about this system now is that I have my functional, but I have some breaks of presence. I wrote this article for Get Messy, and I was inspired. I was reading it again, and I was inspired by myself. I've said that I just feel like we're always in a constant rhythm where we need to be productive but present, and there's this back and forth waves of productivity and presence. And so I feel like you have the productivity and then the presence, slowing down, adding some photos, adding some gratitude, breathing, and that kind of gives you, again, it's like a breath. This is like a breath from all my productivity. So I think that's why I love it, and why I think it's going to work for me. Another day, another process of, before I made this video, being able to tell y'all what worked and what didn't work. Here's another one, starting the 10 days of prayer. And so again, just adding that picture, doing a little light journaling. And then here's today, and I'm going to keep going. So that is what my plan is for my new bullet journal. I'm so excited about it. I did get some new Washis from a gal. They are a little bit different feeling than the ones that I had produced. The ones I produced are a little less, how do I say, these have a little bit more kind of like a plasticky feeling on the top. I don't mind it too bad. Yeah, this is has less of like a a plastic on it. I don't know what manufacturer they used, but the only reason I say that is because sometimes this type of feeling, sometimes they lose sticky, but they're gorgeous designs. Oh my gosh, such pretty designs, and I can't wait to use them with some photos here in a little bit. But I will totally link this because they're beautiful, and I would love supporting other artists and designers. I just wanted to let y'all know, like, if you have purchased my washi before, this is a little bit different feeling. I just wanted to give a heads up. So there's that. I think that's it. I'm already on page 17 with this. Oh, also, you kind of just have to like laugh at yourself and not get too caught up with stuff. I had the most difficult time numbering these pages, and probably because I wanted to do it all at one time. But like one time I did to double by an accident, and I ended up doing A and B, which is hilarious. Where is it? I don't know where it is. I'm done trying to look. But basically, it's like the page numbers are the same, and I put A, B because I messed up. And all that to say that I feel like I'm going to get through this book much faster. And then the next thing I was going to say was that I have never in my life been tempted to purchase a B6 notebook. I have always been so snooty about it. I know it's like a lot of people's favorite size, and that's cool. I support you. I was being a snot about it. I was just being a little bit, you know, I was like, no, everyone likes it, so I'm not going to like it kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe that's my big butt 4 Enneagram getting in the way. Now, because of this cover, I totally want to try B6. So for the future, because I feel like the zombie apocalypse might happen and they might not be available when I want it, I did get a Stalogy. I can never, how do y'all pronounce that? Please help me. Tell me which one it is. 1, 2, or 3. 1, Stalogy. 2, Stalogy. 3, Stalogy. If it's not any of those, tell me too. But anyway, I got one, a B6 coming, because I just wanted to see it. I wanted to feel the paper and all the fun things. And maybe that can be my next notebook, and eventually get Colin to make me another notebook, because oh my gosh, this is just such a beautiful, beautiful piece of work right here. Yeah, that is my A6 bullet journal and what I'm planning to do. Pretty excited about it. Oh, I was going to tell you, I am trying to figure out a minimal, beautiful looking tracker for the month. So we're still not, and we're still in September. October is coming real quick. And I wanted to have an October tracker, and I'm thinking I'm going to have to do it this way, which I don't think bothers me too much. But I know I've seen some people do it this way across like that, but I don't know if I want to use... I don't know if I want to use, maybe I could do that. Maybe I could do like a, remember how I said I loved, and then Wonderland having like a October review, was it? What is it called? Overview, and then October review. So like an October brief, October debrief. Maybe that would be cool. Maybe that would be a way for me to kind of journal. I'm a very big processor where I really have to write things out for my brain to be solidified and motivated in my brain. So maybe that's what I can have these 2 pages be, like a tracker / overview page. That would be kind of fun. If you have any links of awesome minimal trackers, I would love to see them. And then the last thing is, I know there's some personal information in this. I really don't care if people see it. I'm willing to send this to somebody if you want to try it out. If you would just pay for shipping, I'm happy to send it along. You still have October, November, and December to try it and see what you think. I don't think I put barely anything in the months. These right here. Yeah, I did nothing here. I barely did. See how you'd have your whole, well, shoot, I did put stuff here. You would see Doug and Roxanne's wedding. If anyone would like that, just the first person that comments their PayPal address to just cover some shipping. I'm going to do domestic only. If anyone in the United States would like to try this out, I'm willing to ship it to you so you can try out. I love this sticker. I'm really sad that this sticker, I don't think I could take it off. I don't know. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but yeah. Boo. I really like that sticker, but I like this too, so you guys can think of me. Let me know. I think that'll be it. I'll wrap up this video. Thanks so much, y'all, for taken all this time to hang out with me. And it was a long video, but maybe it might inspire you to do a little collage, even if you're not in a bullet journal, or, you know, whatever. Maybe you can add some gratitude in something. I don't know. Maybe it'll be inspiring, but I enjoyed sharing with you, and I am so grateful for all your support. Thanks again for hanging out with me, and y'all have an awesome day. Bye. Y'all gonna be quiet? No? Oh my gosh, the Jets. Hi, Deets. Oh, that's tart.